Short-term rental real estate investment, purchase, rent, or partner for maximum cash flow is often the question I am asked from beginners entering into the Airbnb market for the first time. Whether you are starting an Airbnb from the beginning or looking to expand and scale your current Airbnb short-term rental business, you will need to learn the difference between these three real estate investing methods. Today we will look at real examples of short-term rentals and compare the difference in cash flow and net profit between all three of these methods of purchasing, renting, and partnering with a landlord for your next real estate investment, and show you the difference in earning potentials. If you like this content, remember to become a subscriber, hit the like button, and share this with all of your friends and family. If you'd like to be notified of upcoming videos, turn on the bell notification. This is the channel that provides you an all-access pass to everything capital, cash flow, and credit by ensuring you have the right financial literacies for business success. Stop saying you're in a side hustle and start saying, I am open for business. Let's dive in. In just a moment, we will look at real examples of short-term rentals. These are examples of properties that you can purchase, rent, or partner with a landlord. We're going to compare the difference in profits between these three potential models to give you an understanding of which method you should choose for your next real estate investment. Hi everybody, I'm Edward Bilder, a millionaire real estate investor, entrepreneur, educator, coach, engineer, and father of four, and I'm here to help you grow your small business and introduce you into alternative sources of revenue, additional revenue streams. Never rely on just one model and your business to be the only source of revenue. It's always great to have additional revenue streams. And if you're interested in opening a short-term rental or scaling your Airbnb business, I just launched my Master Short-Term Rental Accelerator course, which comes with weekly coaching to ensure you stay on track with your investment and scale rapidly in the process. To join that course, get on my email list by going to the description and clicking on the link, or going to askbuilderchannel.com. Now, before we dive into my computer, I want to give you a little bit of background info on how we discovered these Zillow properties, because we used a method that I call the 4 Ps to find a short-term rental hot zone. You can learn about using the 4 Ps by checking out this video right here. But in this particular video, we have already located these 3 properties that we found on Zillow. We found a property in Skaneateles, New York that we could purchase, and we also found a property that we could rent for the rental arbitrage model and the partnership model with the landlords. We're going to compare the 3 methods and look at the cash flow, the output, using a special calculator that I developed. It's a spreadsheet, and if you'd like access to the spreadsheet, simply go to the description and join my email list and ask for the spreadsheet. You could do so by going to askbuilderchannel.com or find the link in the description. Okay, everybody, we're going to dive into my computer here. We're going to start out inside of Zillow. There's an area right here called the Finger Lakes, and we were looking at Skaneateles, Auburn, and Seneca Falls as some good hot zones for Airbnbs. Now, have yourself a pen and paper handy. We're going to analyze this particular deal. It comes at the price of $399,000, 4 beds, 3 baths, 1,690 square feet. Okay, everybody, this is my special tool that I use to analyze short-term rentals. Okay, we're going to start with $25,350 for furniture. Now, go to the bottom here and click on the tab for purchased homes. The first set of data here is all about how much money you need to put in to this piece of real estate. The purchase price of this real estate is $399,000, 10% down payment for this particular piece of real estate. The interest rates are about 3.5. 30-year term. Utilities for this property, I think $7,200 annually is a good number. Here I have a property management fee. If you're trying to manage these things remotely and you need to have local services, this could range you anywhere between 7 all the way up to 30%. 7 happens to be the lowest. Let's just say 10% is a fair shake in this neighborhood. And let's type in $362 at 82%. All right, let's see what our results look like. Now, the cash required to open your Airbnb short-term rental is going to be $83,715 if you decide that you're going to buy that property for $399,000, and we're going to profit here. So the gross yearly on this property is $108,347. But after you take away the expenses, even after all those expenses, you're left with $58,933 of profit. That is an average monthly of $4,911. Cash on cash return here is 70%. And look at this, payback in 17 months. I want to take a look at the rental arbitrage model here. Okay, here we have a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, rent $3,500. All right, and we're going to go with the leased property model, and we're going to plug in all this information that we just wrote down. We wrote down number of bathrooms, number of bedrooms, how much money the monthly is for renting this property. I took a guess that a $3,500 security deposit is also going to be required here. We also wrote down $392 a night from Airbnb at 84% occupancy. All right, that is all the data we need to put in here to really analyze this. Now, there's cash required to open. You need $44,185 to open this particular piece of real estate rental arbitrage. Now, I am still seeing some great results here because if I go over here, I'm still in the green. Now, this property would have a gross yearly revenue of $120,000. We are still in the green when it comes to profit. Let's take a look. Total yearly expenses are $65,000 minus your $120 leaves you with a profit for the year at $54,563. That's not bad. That's $4,547 per month. Now, when we looked at purchasing a property, it was very similar to earning around $54,000, right around $4,500. Now, but what you see here is your cash on cash return. You actually only had to invest $44,000 into this particular property, and your cash on cash return is 123%. You're paid back in 9.72 months, just under 10 months to get paid back. Now, you do sacrifice the equity of the property, right? Because you don't own the property. So as that property appreciates in value, you will lose that. And that's why you're typically going to pay 2 times that if you're out there purchasing the properties. But that doesn't mean you can't grab this cash flow and then do it on another property and then go out and start buying actual real estate. Maybe you could work out a deal to even buy this particular piece of real estate. So this is also a pretty great deal. Wow, I'm revealing all of my biggest secrets on this video. Remember to hit the like button and become a subscriber. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of my future videos. And if you want me to go into more depth on anything that I'm talking about in this video, remember to leave a comment down below. The best secrets to growing wealth quickly is to take others along with you. So share this with all of your friends and all of your family. And remember, I am not a financial advisor, so none of this is financial advice. Let's get back to the video. Let's take a look at that exact same property that we looked at for the rental arbitrage model. I'm going to go over here and click on partnership houses. It looks very similar to if I was renting a property. Now, these are partnerships. I'm going to start by putting in the cost of rent and the cost of that security deposit at $3,500. Now, because this is a partnership, we know that we're actually trying to remove the monthly rent and remove that down payment. So that actually cost us nothing. And we negotiate with the landlord that they're either going to provide half the furniture or all of the furniture or none of the furniture, and you'll provide the furniture, but they will give a little bit of flexibility on how much that rent is. They'll waive the down payments, right? We're trying to eliminate some of the monthly expenses and then break it out between the percentages of what you're actually going to earn. Now, partnership 1, this is you, all right? So let's say you didn't buy the furniture. Let's say that you're coming in at 30% and the landlord is buying the furniture, so they're going to take 70%. Let's just do a 70-30 split where you are not in favor here. Cash for us to close on this property right now for you, partner 1, is $0. $0. It's nothing because where we are at 30-70. All right. Now let's go over here and take a look at the profit side of this. We have 2 categories of profit. The overall profit for the property here with the profit and loss statement, you could see it. It's net profit of $97,000. Now, because you're a 30% stakeholder, you yourself would receive $29,269 with no upfront cash. That means you're paid back instantly, right? You just start turning on cash flow of $2,439 per month. Now, I have in the bottom here, this is awarded to the partner who puts the cash down for the furniture and more. So this category is not you at this point. It's going to be partner number 2, which is them. They are going to profit 70% of this. This is $68,294. And notice that their payback here, cash on cash return for having to put that furniture down, is 183%. They get paid back in 6.5 months. Now let's negotiate here that you're going to buy the furniture. And we're going to go over here and change this, because if you're buying the furniture, you could almost say that a 50-50 split. So we're going to change these percentages to a 50-50 split. So now the cash on cash return is awarded to you because you put down the cash for the furniture and more. So here you see that your cash on cash return is 131% at 9 months. But notice that your net profit after expenses now went up. So you're profiting $48,781 at $4,000 per month. This is very similar to where we were if we did the rental arbitrage model, coming in at approximately $4,500. This is a little bit better for you because you don't have to have the pressure weighing on you that you have to pay that monthly rent, because the landlord is claiming the 50%. And it's good that they're in at 50%, because you notice here they are getting $4,065, slightly higher than what they are asking for at $3,500 just in their monthly rent. But they will have a net profit after expenses of $48,781. So let's summarize what we just learned, because all 3 of these methods will deliver a substantial return that's worth the investment if you know how to find the right hot zones and the right markets. They all compared at net profits of around $45,000 to a max of about $55,000. So they were fairly close in comparative of what you would receive back on net profit. The difference came with the payback period, of course. Purchase property was the longest, followed by rentals and then partnerships. Naturally, you're putting a lot more money into purchasing a property with the down payments and the additional furniture versus simply renting or not having to rent and purchase that furniture through rental arbitrage or partnership with the landlord. Now remember, if you're going with the rental or partnership model, you do sacrifice the ROI in equity, of course, and the option to refi that purchase property. However, all 3 of these models can generate cash flow in which you can use to apply for business credit and capital funding, but the purchase property, of course, will come with the option of collateral, where you could gain a lot more capital funding at a much smaller interest rate. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. If you're starting or scaling an Airbnb business for the first time, remember I just launched my Master Short-Term Rental Accelerator course, and that comes with weekly coaching to ensure that you stay on track with your investment and that you scale and accelerate quickly. I see my students scale to become millionaires often within the year. Join my email list for full details on how to join this course by going to askbuilderchannel.com or finding it in the description. If you need one-on-one assistance with anything, whether it's Airbnbs or business credit, you could also find me through the description or at askbuilderchannel.com and ask about one-on-one coaching. I do hope you all get out and take these actions so you have a brighter and better future for tomorrow. I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.